Good evening, class.
Good evening, sir.
Sorry, I had disappeared. So, I hope everyone is doing good. So, I'm going to tell you through the hydrographic surveying. And under hydrographic surveying, we are going to look at the subtopic known as sounding. Also, you have seen it on my screen.
Yeah, we can see, we can see.
Okay, fine. So, let's start now looking at what hydrographic surveying, no, the sounding method in hydrographic surveying means. So, and we are going to look at the objectives, whereby we are going to define what sounding is in hydrographic surveying. We also get to outline the purposes of carrying out sounding in hydrographic surveying. Also, as we have looked at the purposes, we can as well look at what are the methods of locating sounding in hydrographic surveying. Also, I'm clear. Let's now define what hydrographic surveying is. Are you seeing it on my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Alex? Alex, please, are you with us? Are you with me?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, fine. So let's see what sounding is. And sounding, in a simple term, is the measurement of depth below the water surface. And sounding is most important for any water body to improve its navigation properties, to know about silting and scouring. And we have also hydrographic surveying is a branch of surveying which deals mainly with the water bodies, that is lakes, oceans, and even seas. Let's move to the next step whereby we are going to look at the purposes. Since we have defined now sounding, let's see the purposes for sounding. And sounding, the first purpose is for preparation of accurate charts for navigation. The second one is the determination of the quantities of material to be filled. Another one is to obtain information for designing the breakwaters, seas, seawalls, and others. Who can add another purpose? A trial? Any trial? Any trial, please? Brian?
Yes, we can also do for water surveys when we want to check for coral reefs and the depth of water.
Yes, when we want to determine now the depth of water, whereby when you see the construction of ports which are being constructed. I also recently you saw about the submarine which was at the Pacific Ocean. So a method of sounding was applied. So straight to we see the methods. So we have the methods of locating this sounding in hydrographic surveying. And the first method is now coning the survey vessel. Another one is observations with the theodolite or sextant. Also, those with my surveyors who have been introduced what the theodolite and sextant are. We have also theodolite angles and electromagnetic distance from the shore. And the last method is about microwaves. So let's look at the method used that is coning the survey vessel. In this method, coning means keeping the ports at known course. And under this, we can choose a shoe table of an open sea that is the offshore of 5 kilometers, whereby we fixed on the shore called ranges along with the vessel or a boat is run. Under this also we have two methods, that is location by crossroad. Another one is by location by range and time interval. Let's look at the second method, whereby that is observation with theodolite or sextant. Who can read for me? Anyone? Okay. So this observation with theodolite is used to measure the angles in surveying, and the sounding is located by measuring angles. Here also there are a lot of subdivided methods that are locate sounding. That is there that is by range and one angle from the shore, by range and one angle from the port, by two angles from the shore, and then by two angles from the port, and many others. So during your free time, you can look at that also, so that you get more information. We also get to see now the last one, that is satellite angles and electromagnetic distances from the shore, whereby in this method the EDM and the satellite are placed on the shore in fixed positions. From this setup, the reflector placed on the port is targeted and the point of sounding is located. This method is more accurate as compared to the other methods we had seen when the water is still, that is when the water is calm. This actually is the modern method which we are using for sounding. So there is also the last one, that is by microwave system. Also you are seeing a picture there which is displaying how the microwaves are used as a method to locate sounding. In this method, a device is called to Tulurometer is used, which contains three units. That is the master unit, the remote unit, and the master antenna. Whereby the master antenna is fixed to the port, and the other two units are located on the shore at two shore stations, as you can see. And then now it is useful for distance up to 100 kilometers. So as I had told you, this is one of the latest methods of sounding. So I think I have wound up. Any question before I finalize? Anybody with a question? Okay. So as I wind up, there is an assignment I want to leave you, whereby with the aid of a sketch, explain how sounding by two angles form the show method is set out and eliminating the errors in sounding. So thank you very much, and get to see you in the next lesson. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, sir. You too.